The Joe Rogan Experience.
And you would think it would be, if you're going to hang yourself from such a short distance, it would be even harder to get a fracture like that, right? Because you're not like jumping out like in an old Western movie, like Clint Eastwood movie, when they would hang him high.
So the one thing that they also had in here was he left a note.
Oh, Jesus.
The note said, like, there was like 4 things. It said first that it had the name blurred out, but it said this person left him in a shower locked for an hour. It then said someone else gave him like burnt food, and then bugs were crawling over his hands, and then he just wrote no fun. But there's a ballpoint pen like the one I have in my hand sitting right next to it. And they're like, if you knew he was on suicide watch, you wouldn't give him a ballpoint pen that he could kill himself with.
Jamie, you should be a goddamn detective.
Well, this
for
is
CSI.
what they're saying. And he had his sleep apnea machine was in there. It was you could see an extension cord coming from the hallway into his room that he could have just used that to kill himself and hang himself.
Or the
way
9
easier.
jumpsuits. Why does he have 9 jumpsuits?
Yeah, the jumpsuit thing is freaky. Like they're trying to explain it by bringing in some new witness.
So somehow this is actually a different video that's showing a couple of different things than what I saw this morning. I didn't see this arm thing, and I didn't see the picture of his back.
The arm thing looks like an injection spot? Is that what it looks like?
I guess so. Here's the actual. This is what I saw. Here's the note.
What does it say? Sorry.
So it says, like,
it's not 60 Minutes get their watermark all over it. It's so funny. Sorry, 60 Minutes. Thank you. Thanks for getting this.
So it
What
says,
is it?
kept me in a locked, it's blurred right here. It says the
Right.
name is blurred. Kept me in a locked shower stall for 1 hour. Someone, I don't know the name, sent in burnt food. Giant bugs crawled on my hands, and then no fun. And then they're saying, and then he killed him. But then this ballpoint pen was next to it, that he could have stabbed himself in the neck or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to kill yourself with a pen.
Yeah.
But
Do they get pens?
that's
Not
the-
usually, but this is like a,
High profile
I'll
case.
yeah, I don't know.
It's just.
Yeah,
Boy,
I don't think you should
look,
have a pen.
It might look. It's bad to say either way if you don't know, and I'm guilty of that 100%. I'm like, that guy didn't kill himself. I am talking shit though. I'm not talking in terms of like we have to understand. This is really important.
Here's the.
We're doing a podcast. When you're doing a podcast, you don't have to be factually accurate. You just have to talk shit. And hopefully if you fuck up, you correct it, and it's funny. I'm not a science expert, but when these guys are saying that the guy died by strangulation, there's all these points of consistent strangulation, and it takes forever to get these pictures, and then there's the video cameras didn't work, and this is the second time he tried to kill himself, and he's a high-profile witness in a really, really, really important case involving pedophiles at the highest levels of government. Yeah, I would think that that's the kind of guy you whack.
It's like you just want to buy the name.
What's up with the sneakers that kids are wearing that have a fucking a green tag on them? It was explained to me.
Are we total boomers now?
There's a green tag.
What is it?
A little bit.
I think I'm a boomer. I'm not a boomer, right? I'm a Generation X.
But boomer's a
There's
state
little
of
difference.
mind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm in. This green tag, what is it? Off-white. Is that what it is? Yeah. So they have this green tag on this pair. I was buying a pair of Nikes for my
Okay.
kid. And they're like, oh, those are off-white.
Oh,
Well,
should
I
I
go,
take
what's
the
up
tag
with
off?
this green thing?
Yeah, what
They're
is-
like, oh, you leave that on. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not leaving this stupid plastic tag on. No, you don't leave that on.
Wait, what is? Can we have
It's
a
this
picture?
thing that people do. That thing. Giant ass
God.
tag. They leave these stupid fucking tags. And these are huge. They're cumbersome. They look dumb. But they
look.
wear them on their shoe. It's part of the thing. It's part of the brand. This person was trying to explain it to me. It's part of the brand.
Look, in 5 years, it's gonna go away
Why is it here?
because it looks different.
No!
It looks different. It's,
No.
it's like a flag.
Someone should have a knife, and they should go up to these fucking kids and just cut that off and go, no, we're about to go to war. They're making you soft and stupid. This is probably a plot by the Russians and the Chinese and the Iranians to try to make sure that our kids grow dumber and dumber.
Main thing is there's 2 things that are really, really kind of happening in that region. One, the trafficking of fentanyl and heroin and all these drugs through one of the main drug routes up into the U.S. And there's a few factions fighting over that region, Los Salazar, which are a small cartel faction that has allegiances to Sinaloa cartel, and the Linea cartel, which has historically been in control of Ciudad Juarez. So they're both kind of vying for control of the area. A few hours before the massacre actually took place, there were a bunch of firefights between these 2 factions in the area. So one of the main theories is that this group of Mormons basically were a case of mistaken identity, kind of driving into some of the areas where they're being protected by some of these people. It's one theory, right? The other thing that people kind of need to think about is that the largest mineable deposits of lithium on the planet right now are a few hours away from where that massacre took place.
Really?
Yes, and that is, I'm not conspiracy theorizing here, but it's a pretty important thing in that region. And there's a lot of interest in that space and control for that space.
And they're not mining it currently?
There's a bunch of projects in play right now.
So they've identified the deposits.
Yeah, people can look up the numbers, but it's the largest mineable deposit of lithium on the planet.
Whoa.
And there was some sort of deal in the past where a Canadian mining agency was going to have rights to it, and the mining agency was bought by by a Chinese company. So, again, after that massacre, a lot of things happened. A lot of the negotiations happened. That deal was one of the things that got killed after that situation.
Oh no!
Right. So it's an interesting area. There's a lot of things happening there.
That's got to put a tremendous amount of pressure on the cartels in some way, right?
Well, historically, any sort of mining operation usually has industry around it, which is perfect for the cartels. Extortion, protection rackets, feeding the drug use in the area from the workers.
I blue pill the fuck out of. I don't try to get my son into conspiracy theories at all. That's gonna be later. I'm like, I just want him.
That's gonna be later.
That's later. I'll get him when he's like 15. But right now he can't handle it. There's no way. There's no way. He doesn't need
shouldn't
that.
ask him to.
And his whole life, every minute is happiness. Just love and happiness, and we just want to make him every day. He loves school more than anything. He loves school more than he loves school. And then after school, it's all about fun. And he decides what we're going to do. He calls the shots. You're going to go to karate? Man. He goes, today we're going to do karate, and then we're going to, because he's all into baseball too, and then we're going to go to the batting cages. I'm like, boom, that's it. We go to karate, batting cages, then I go teach jujitsu. Then the next day he'll say, Daddy, I think I'm going to take a relaxation day. Worked a lot the last couple days. Let's order a pizza from Dino's in Burbank, amazing, and then we'll watch some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's all about Teenage Mutant. Hilarious. He decides, and then every day it's a different thing what he wants to. Let's go to the movies today after school.
Well, this is an evolution of you learning from like the pain of your childhood and like doing all the right things.
I do the opposite with my son.
Amazing.
My dad had 19 kids, and I was just one kid with my mom. It was like a weird offside. Like he had a family with 5 kids, and then he got a bunch of other women pregnant. He was all over the place. Truck driver. He had 19 kids. I was one of 19. He had out of 8 different chicks he was banging, and he never. I found out. I met a couple of my half brothers and half sisters that were actually part of his real family, and we met one day. We went to the old spaghetti factory in Hollywood, and they told me all about him, and I didn't know. I thought he had 5 kids. He had a family with 5 kids, and my mom was some chick, he was seeing on the side. That's what I thought. I didn't know he had a bunch of others. He goes, how many? She goes, how many? My half sister goes, how many? I was half sister, half brother. He goes, how many kids do you think your dad has? I said 6. So try 19. I'm like, damn. I go, he's like Helio Gracie. Holy shit.
Real similar.
And one thing that he never he never said the words, I love you to anybody, to his like real family. He never said it to me because I would see him like once a year. The words never came out of his mouth. Never told my mom that. Apparently, he's one of those guys that will never say I love you to anybody. And I'm the opposite, dude. I tell my son, I look him in the eye every day. It's like, who loves you the most. I'm the one. I love you the most. You're the most. And I whisper in his ear. I'm like, I'll kill anybody for you. Don't you ever forget that.
Whoa, you're getting crazy.
Oh, I get crazy with them every day.
But it is important.
Yeah, I want
people know that you love them.
And then it's a funny thing. Because now it's a funny thing. Like first he's like, okay, Dad, okay. And now he goes, I'm not going to let you forget. He goes, Daddy, I won't forget. I go, you promise? Because I won't forget. I go, I just want to make sure you don't forget. And he goes, okay. And he goes, Daddy, I won't forget. I promise. And I'm like, oh, and I hug him every day.
That's beautiful, man.